Today's video is going to be the top 19 videos of 1970 vehicles, cars, and trucks as viewed on my channel. And number 19 is a 1970 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham Survivor, low mileage, one owner, original. Still had its original California blue plates on it. And this one was a real eye catcher, that's for sure, in that color. Apparently, the seller had a change of heart and decided to keep it, and instead of putting it on the auction block. So I don't blame him because it was a nice car. Number 18 is a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT 440 six-pack with a shaker hood in plum crazy purple. It had a pistol grip 4-speed. It was restored. Real nice car. This one I recorded at my cruise night in San Diego, California, and it definitely stood out, that's for sure. Number 17 is a 1977 Pontiac Grand Prix SJ with the 400 V8 Survivor. Had bucket seats, air conditioning, pretty much all the options available. So a rust-free California car. This one I spotted outside of my local auction in Palm Springs, California, and somebody was trying to flip it there, but I had to take a film of it, but unfortunately it was already getting dark, so it didn't come out the greatest, but it was a nice car. Number 16, it is a 1973 AMC Hornet with a built engine in it. That's why I figured I'd let you hear a little bit of what it sounded like. And I recorded this one at my local cruise night in San Diego, California. Number 15 is a 1979 Chevrolet C10 Scottsdale square body, step side pickup truck. This one sold at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California for $11,250 plus a 6% buyer's fee, which I thought was a pretty good deal. You got quite a bit of truck for that kind of money. Number 14 is a 1979 Ford Fairmont Futura Coupe. This one was a Survivor, unrestored, only 30,000 miles on it. And it sold at my local auction in Palm Springs, California for $8,400 plus a 6% buyer's fee, which I thought was a pretty good deal. It was a neat looking car, a good color for it. Number 13 is a 1973 Mercury Montego GT Survivor, original owner California car. This one I recorded at my local collector car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $16,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee, which I thought was a pretty good deal. These are fairly rare. They only made them in 1972 and 1973 and look pretty good in the white. Number 12 is a 1974 Oldsmobile Toronado. This one is a Survivor with 60,000 miles, only one owner with the 455 V8 engine. This one only bid $8,000 and did not sell at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. I don't know if the color hurt it or just no buyers for giant coupes that day. Number 11 is a 1975 AMC, American Motors Corporation, Pacer DL model. Survivor, original owner, 60,000 miles, unrestored, in the right color combo with the jazzy interior. This one really caught your eye, and if you wanted a Pacer, that's probably the one to get in that color combo. It sold at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California for $9,750 and a 6% buyer's fee, which you got quite a bit of car for the money. Okay, we've reached the top 10, and number 10 is a 1978 Jeep Wagoner Cherokee Chief two-door 4x4 in a nice candy gold color. And this one sold at my local collector car auction in Palm Springs, California for $21,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee, which I thought was a pretty good deal. You got quite a bit of vehicle for that kind of money, and it definitely was an eye catcher, that's for sure. Number 9 is a 1972 AMC, American Motors Corporation, Gremlin X with a 390 V8 in it and a 5-speed. This one was a restored resto mod and pretty wild car. This one sold at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California for $28,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And it was definitely the nice color combo and really caught your eye, that's for sure. Number 8 is a 1978 Chrysler Cordoba, Survivor, one owner, 69,000 miles, unrestored. Really looked great in triple white with the blue dash and blue pinstripe. This one sold at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California for, hold on to your hats, $6,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. So I don't know why it went so cheap, but I'm sure there's tons of people that would pay that and more just to have that car. That was really an eye catcher. Real nice car. Number 7 is a 1976 Buick Electra 225 Limited Coupe with only 15,000 original miles, unrestored. This one was another head scratcher. This was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it only bid to $5,500 and did not sell. Why it only bid to that, I do not know. It was a nice looking car, had a nice brocade interior, but sometimes those things happen at auctions. Number 6 is a 1975 Chevrolet Camaro, base model, original, unrestored, low mileage with a V8, 350 V8, high horsepower with a factory 4-speed on the floor with bucket seats, triple white. This was a neat looking car, definitely a rare combo. It was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $92.50 plus a 6% buyer's fee. Number 5 is a 1977 Pontiac Bonnyville Brougham Landau Coupe Survivor, one owner with 18,000 miles, and had the special order velour interior in it. This one only bid $9,000, but did not sell at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. And for whatever reason, the right buyer wasn't there that day, and that one went for a lot less than it should have. Number 4 is a 1977 Datsun B2210 120Y Sunny, original 64,000 mile two-door hatchback. And this one only bid to $3,500 and did not sell at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. With a paint job, this car would have been a pretty nice car, but it still needed a ways to go to get it to where it needed to be. Number 3 is a 1972 Datsun 1200 Coupe. This one was restored. It was a rust-free California blue plate car. And this one was at my local cruise night in San Diego, California. And this is what a car can look like once it's restored. Had a good color for it, and with the different wheels, was definitely a looker, that's for sure. Number 2. This one you're going to see on a lot of my top 19 lists because it's one of a kind, to put it mildly. It's a 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V custom. It's been chopped, channeled, bagged, flamed. Looks like it was built by the whoever built the family truckster for vacation movies. And This one definitely gets a lot of looks. I filmed it at my local cruise night in San Diego, California, and everybody had a look at it to see what it was. Personally, I don't know how you get in and out of the thing without knocking your melon into the door frame, but somehow somebody drove it cross country from Pennsylvania to California. I don't know how, or they trucked it, but it made it to California one way or the other, and where it should go to one of the movie lots as to be used in a movie. Number one, we finally reached the top. This was the most viewed 1970s car or truck on my channel, and this one was a beauty. It's a 1976 Buick Estate Wagon. It's a Survivor, low mileage original. This one was at my classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, where it sold for $14,500 plus a 6% buyer's fee, and that was awful cheap for what you got. You couldn't duplicate this car for that kind of money. And whoever bought it, I know for a fact that they flipped it a couple of weeks later and doubled their money on it, which that's what it should have sold for here. But apparently there wasn't any other one interested in buying it that day. So that's how the auction works sometimes. Anyway, we've come to the end of the top 1970s cars and trucks as viewed on my channel. But thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one. We've reached the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in today. If you like what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Share this video with a friend. Leave a comment or suggestion. Be nice. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.